Okay, using the drill press. Before we use any of this equipment, we want to make sure that we are properly attired. So you notice that I have safety glasses in my hand. We're definitely going to use safety glasses with the drill press. It doesn't make a lot of mess, but it is a piece of machinery, so we always want to make sure we're wearing our safety glasses. I also have my sleeves rolled up. If you have long sleeves and they're somewhat loose, it's good to roll them up. Watches are okay as long as they're tight fitting. If you have a bracelet on that's not tight fitting, or basically anything that would be dangling off of you, you notice I don't have my ID on anymore. I took it off, but just because it would dangle in front of me. Anything that would be loose, so a sweater or sweatshirt, a hoodie that has the strings that hang down, anything that could get stuck in the spindle and get pulled because it's loose, is something that you'd either want to remove or pull back. I've rolled up my sleeves, my watch is tight, my ring is tight, there's nothing that can get caught in the spindle. If you have long hair, we certainly want to pull the hair back behind us so it wasn't dangling in front of us. Obviously not a problem for me. So when we use the drill press, the first thing we're going to do is we're going to insert the drill bit into the chuck. So we are going to tighten the chuck by hand, and if we were using a hand drill, normally we would stop here, but with the drill press we have the chuck key that we need to use, and the chuck key fits into the little holes that are located around the chuck. And what you do is you insert the end of the chuck key into the hole and rotate it, and it just makes it a little bit extra tight. So now that the drill bit is secure, I can fold down the spindle guard, and the spindle guard is nice because it's going to keep you from touching any part that's spinning. Obviously the drill bit is still exposed here, but we need the drill bit exposed in order to use it. So I have my material secure in a drill press vise, but the material is a little bit too low for the drill press, so what I'm going to have to do is raise up the work table. I'm going to loosen the lock on the work table, and I'm going to rotate the arm until the material is exactly where I need it, and I'm going to lock the table. We always want to make sure that the table is in fact locked, because we don't want that table moving around while we're doing our drilling. I have my safety glasses on. I flip up the on-off switch guard. I hit the green button to turn the machine on, and what I'm going to do is slowly pull the spindle down through the material, and then once I'm done, I'm going to slowly pull it back, and I'm going to turn the machine off. Before I would do anything, I would let the spindle come to a complete stop. Then I would lift up on the spindle guard, and if I was going to remove the drill bit, I would use the drill bit chuck to remove the drill bit.